I'm Nikolai Yanev from Learning Project Team, and I have the pleasure today to introduce a new topic from our video lecture course, Knowledge Society. The topic of the lecture today is the economic potential of the generative AI, and it's a very hot topic nowadays since generative AI refers to a type of artificial intelligence that can create new content such as text, images, audio, and even video. Professor Varbanova from the Faculty of Economics and Business Administration at Sofia University will be our lecturer in this session, where she will lecture about this issue.
Hello, Nikolai. I would mark on you, it's not an issue, it's a challenge. But let me first introduce myself. I'm Teodora Varbanova. As you said, I'm a full professor at the Faculty of Economics and Business Administration at Sofia University, and I am teaching big data, cloud technologies, business intelligence, and my favorite topic, information technologies and new business models. And as part of this course, where I have more than 100 students, it's an elective course and very popular, I'm trying to present to my students the new trends in business. And since more than a year, maybe 2 years, generative AI is a super hot topic. It's changed the way we operate. But at the same time, it introduced a completely new business models that generate huge revenue streams. Not just the technology itself, but also the chips, the hardware technology behind, and the daily life application of those technologies. So a year ago, I thought to rework my course and to add substantially the generative AI topic with all the cases around. And I have the opportunity that the learning project gave me, so I applied with my concept, and my concept was approved. And now I'm presenting a summary of my course. So I spent more than 20 years actually in the IT industry, and I'm very passionate about technologies. And as at the moment we are sitting in a very high-tech studio, I would like to start illustrating my topic with an image that will be showcased. You see at the moment. And it's a photo published by a friend of mine in the social media about a year ago. My friend, he's a photographer, and he invested a lot of his time in teaching, in technologies, purchasing, doing photos, and he is a model photographer. So what you can see projecting at the moment is an image generated for 10 minutes with Midjourney by a young person that never studied photography. And that young person doesn't know actually how much techniques the algorithm is taught to produce this photo. So my friend explained that in order to shoot something similar, he needs to hire a model. This model needs to have a contract. He needs to hire an equipment. He needs to hire the hairstyler, makeup styler, all this around people that support the model vision, and of course to pay to the model. And it will take him 10 to 15 days to produce something similar. And the photo that you see is it's claiming uniqueness, and it is not subject to copyright. So it is free of charge, just for 10 minutes. But still I challenge you to find at least 2 differences that differentiate this photo from a real human. So Nikki, the next photo is created by DALL-E, so I will point out because it's kids, but those are not real kids. So AI, artificial intelligence, didn't appear 5 years ago. It's around us for many years. Of course, now the exponential development of technology allows AI to develop much faster, but still it's a technology that is in the society since many years. Artificial intelligence allows machines to replicate capabilities of humans. Generative AI is different. But before making a summary of what is generative AI, I would like to explain very simply how it operates. So we write a text, we prompt AI technologies, different models, and we receive either text, either image, either video, either song. But the question I receive from my students is how this is happening. And because it's a super complicated model behind, it's mathematics and formulas. The models to predict what's come next. So they're trained, those models, I'm not speaking about one model like ChatGPT, but also we have BART from Google, we have Claude, we have Perplexity, plus some small models that are available. Many companies are working on different language models, big one or a smaller one, more targeted, like the Bulgarian GPT model, which will be trained on the Bulgarian language. And when I say train, imagine that we have a child, a student, a very curious student. This student, its educational playground is everything in internet, like Wikipedia, like free content we all produce and publish. And this very curious student is learning super fast. And logically, if we transpose this in life, when a student gain a certain level of knowledge, of training, the student starts to create. And this is creativity. This is why generative AI technologies claim that all the content they create is uniqueness. It's not repeatable. And like every human, it's improved. It's improved when we gave feedback. When I give feedback to my daughter, she is improving her creativity. This is how we interact with the generative AI technologies, how we teach them, by giving to them prompts and explaining to them what is right, what is not right, that we need different information. The prompt is not understood by the models, and this is how they improve. So very general, I would say that with generative AI technologies, we have a kind of a super-powered assistant that helps us humans to lower the time of an activities that we perform and to free up more time for other creative activities.
Professor Varbanova, you mentioned that generative AI is a powerful assistant, but could it be so that this powerful assistant becomes more important than us? Is it possible for it to replace us, even to replace us?
I would answer to you with a favorite, one of my favorite quotes from Ford. So when he invented the car, the manufacturing model, actually, he said, if I asked people what they want, they would tell me faster horses. So it's a technological development, and we should not approach it negatively. We should be very conscious. We should be very curious. But it is what it is, and it will develop. This is my message that I would give. But still, I would like to give a kind of an overview of the potential economical impact of the generative AI technologies over the global economy. And it's a very wide estimation, because the technologies and the services are developing right now, at the moment. Every week, something new is coming. So I will quote the McKinsey report. According to McKinsey report, the prediction is that generative AI technologies will add between 2.5 and 4.5 trillions of dollars over the economy globally, by improving productivity and by creating new products and services. Improving productivity in our daily life, daily jobs, and new business models, new services, new businesses that will arise from the language models developed. So it will add between 15 and 40% additional AI technologies used in place in life. But still, more than 75% of jobs that will be impacted are in 4 areas: customer operations, sales and marketing, software engineering, and R&D, research and development. And I would like to give very few examples in customer service area. The technology is so developed that with the voice operations, we can communicate in our local language, and the agent automatically to translate our language in its language and give us a reply for seconds. So now imagine how this will impact the area of phone support, for example, or chatbots that will perform and reply like humans. Or in sales, customer profiling, it will be super fast to profile a customer based on the information you have, instead of a person doing a dossier. It takes time. Or personalization in customer requests, in customer purchases, based on the analysis of what customer did. In software engineering, we already see the impact around us with the copilots that help developers to write and to test codes. And I would like to give you an example. Just a few days ago, I'm teaching business intelligence, and one of the cases we have is that the students need to perform some operations with DAX language. DAX language is a specific language for calculations, and because it's they don't teach this language in details, they prompted one of the models asking what is the DAX syntaxes for certain operations. So this is a big improvement in the operations of managing complex software products for, in my case, business intelligence. And for R&D, it's about creativity, prototyping models, etc. And as a conclusion of this very, very short lecture that I'm delivering online, it's quite difficult for me because the topic is very huge and the summary I made is very tiny. So generative AI technologies will have the biggest impact on activities that had lower potential of automation. Because it gives us the creativity component on top of AI. The most impacted activities will be around educators, and the research shows that educators will be the people that will highly leverage the generative AI technologies. Then different professionals like photographers, marketers, salespeople, writers, journalists, why not? And all the creative professions around. In that respect, the generative AI technologies will increase the potential of automation in professions that require a higher degrees of education, different from the AI that actually impacted the lower income professions. The generative AI technologies will have the biggest impact on high income jobs. But impact doesn't mean negative.
That sounds very optimistic. And thank you for this presentation. You mentioned that it is a very compressed presentation of a huge topic. So if we are interested to read more, what would you recommend to look at?
To my students, I give them an online course. Because my understanding is that I am not the single point of knowledge. And I would like to teach them to learn, because they will live in a world that will change fast, and if they don't know something, they need to learn. So I recommend an online course in LinkedIn, which is, this course is updated regularly. I checked it 2 days ago. It's about the fundamentals of generative AI. And I recommend this course. The link will be available. So everyone that passed the course will get a certificate to post and to promote through social media. So this is my recommendation.
So it will be listed in the bibliographical resources to your lecture online.